Hello, it's MKSilverSax, and I'm back with some more Forza Horizon 3. Yeah, just gonna try to do a little bit more of a regular, I guess, scheduled streaming. So I'm gonna try, for the most part, doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've been, shouldn't say secretly trying that out lately, but seems like that's working. So that you guys know, days and times that I'm going to be streaming. Anyway, we go to the figure 8, lay down some times. Before I do that, settings, difficulty. I've got the ABS on, traction control is on, and damage and tire wear sim. What was it? Shifting manual clutch. There we go. Yep. World map. And popping on over to the figure 8. So we're going to go with an exhibition and 2 laps, 3 laps. Yeah. 3 laps with the Z28. I've done this several times, but it's see if I can beat the 1 minute flat and 8/10 of a second. Good to see the AI still likes to ram into each other. Awesome. Nah, not gonna put any good times out now. Alright, we're gonna restart the event. That was garbage. Pure garbage. Hold on, let me quit the race just for a second, because I'm going to get the... basically just doing it for lap times. Let me go to progress and skill shop, and there we go. Okay. Because I'm really looking more for official lap times and not really racing. Like, whatever. I don't care about the racing part of it. Sure. Fly ahead of me and then slam on your brakes. It's the story of the AI in this game. They seem to do well on straightaways, and then they can't take a damn turn. And then they slam into you just like that. Now he's even ahead of him. Cool. Hey Noah, how's it going? One minute 1:09. .58, 59, 1 minute. Looks like 1:01. I know I've done faster than that. I've done a 1 minute even and 8. So it's not too bad. Car's a little bit beat up from it. obviously, because, well, the other racers. But what are you gonna do? AI sucks. I take that back. It doesn't suck. It's just not as polished as it could be. And I think the Drivatar algorithm is maybe a little weird. I would have been happier, actually, with that Challenger. Can I pick a different car in that? Let's see, exhibition. Can I do that with the anything goes? Let me go with Malencore's. Oh, there we go. All right, so comparing that with the ZL11LE, essentially, that I've created. Remember, it's not like a true, well, it's not like a true ZL11LE. All I did was add different suspension, brakes, a little body weight reduction kit, wider tires, and then the downforce package includes the front and the rear. All right. So time to beat is essentially 101 flat. Well, I pulled a 102.9 on the first lap, which means good things for the next lap if I don't mess it up. .59.2. Hey, you guys let me know what car you'd like to see me hot lap around this track. Hey Orlando, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Oh man. That's like a whole nother category. Look at that. A 58.2. let's take another car out. GT350R. That's an S1. By the way, how is everyone doing this evening? Or I guess whatever time you're watching. Let me know. Feel free to say hi in the live chat. Tell your friends to join as well. If you're joining me on Twitch, feel free to check me out on YouTube. That's youtube.com/MKSilverSax. If you're checking me out on YouTube, feel free to head on over to Twitch at some point in time and maybe follow me there. That's twitch.tv/MKSilverSax. And Noah, thanks for asking. My day has actually been going pretty well. All right, starting race event. Yeah, that was a lot of throttle oversteer. Usually around the corners, I'm pretty easy on the throttle, but I've raced this this course so many times, I know kind of where and when to throw the car. So again, if you guys want to see a car hot lapped on this track to see where it places, let me know. I'm just doing some quick tests. That corner was cleaner than before. Yeah, it looks like those last two laps were 101.9. Both of them. So, it appears that it's about on the same level as the Z28. Oh, on the straights, it's going to be a lot slower of a car. Oh, hey, Blood Digger, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just playing against AI. I'm not playing online or anything. I think I have it set to, like, average or above average or something like that. I forgot what I usually have it set to. But, all right. We've got, what else? What else would be good? Those are A-class. That's an S2. I could give that a try. Not usually big into Vipers, but maybe I'll drive this as a salute. I like the cockpit, though. Handling is really good. Well, thanks, Blood Digger. I appreciate it. That's Sesto Elemento. Jeez. Yeah, that ACR is it's a nice car, man. Hey, Cameron, thanks for joining. Not much, you?
At your destination.
Speaking of destination, I think it's time for a Goliath. I'm gonna try that with this ACR. I'm kind of digging it. I don't think I've ever used it before, to be honest. I like the color scheme too. Exhibition. And 1 lap. I guess I'll make it an anything goes. Last time I did that, actually last couple times I did that, I completely botched the end of the race and messed up. Third time's a charm, right? Or the third time will show me that I'm just as bad. Oh, rear-wheel drive car on sand. Oh, what the heck? Seriously? No, you know what? I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to restart it. Stupid. I'm going to pull in front of you and then slam on my brakes. What are you, soccer mom? Get out of here. Trying to give the guy next to me some space. All right, now that I'm on pavement, time to eat him up. BMW behind me is very much loitering. Loitering, oh my gosh. How'd you go so fast? By the way, the AI never used to be this competitive. Well, why are you guys going 3 wide? Come on, man. Oh, of course you're gonna do that. Get out of my way. Now, what is ahead of me? That is the question. Is that Sesto Elemento again? I'm sure it is. Outright Fight 45 just subscribed. Thank you very much. You freaking kidding me? Get out of my way. So note to self, this car has no top end. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, the car is obviously very fast, but its top speed is, in comparison with the other cars in the class, very much lacking. Cornering is good, though. This is the first time I actually felt very confident cornering in a Viper. I didn't feel like I was going to fly off the road. Rubbin is racing. Hey, Kenny Sandoval, how's it going? Welcome back. Not much. Just trying my hand at the Goliath again. So they're playing Fortnite and watching me, huh? Cool. All right. Well, I finished the race without getting too horrible of a crash or anything. A couple bumps into other cars, but other than that. Hey, King Freddy, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Well, thanks, Kenny. Appreciate it. Come on, let me win something good. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, so the Viper ACR corners well, but when it comes to top speed, it is nowhere near some other cars. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. So power 645, torque 600. It's got an 8.4 liter V10, I'm assuming, because most of the Vipers do have a 10 cylinder. 3368 for the weight. I think I could have... Yeah, I think I could have easily outperformed it with the ZL1. But I don't feel like doing another one of those again, so... Or the Goliath. That was quite a bit. Hey, you know what I haven't driven in a long time? One of the Porsches. Yes. Got a 911 Turbo S. Actually got two of them. Excuse me. Oh, King Freddy, you're talking about playing along with and joining the stream. I'm actually going to keep it single player tonight. So, no multi. But maybe some other time what you could do is you could friend me on the Xbox app and let me know that you're King Freddy, and then I will at some point we'll talk, and then I'll get you on. We'll play. Okay, settings. Difficulty, we're going to go from manual with clutch to just manual because all these Porsches have this performance dual clutch transmission with the paddle shift. Steering seems a little numb. All right, now I'm just out of curiosity. I want to take this around the figure 8 and see how it performs in comparison to some of the muscle cars that I just took around. Oh, you know what? I should also go back to the progress and skill shop, that's what it was, and use pull rank. There we go. Exhibition. And the reason why I'm doing this is to give you guys an idea of the handling of the cars and how they compare. I always use this figure 8 as my own test track. Man, this thing jumps alive with the all-wheel drive. Oh, wow, it does not corner whatsoever. Yuck. Hold on, let me restart that again. Or I should say, let me restart that. Or I should say, let's start that again. God, it understeers horribly. Yeah, it hit me. All right. How was work? Well, it was work. It was pretty good, actually. This car has understeer and oversteer all at the same time. Not sure if I like the handling at all. Now, I understand it's just the game, but man, with a car like the 911 Turbo, I mean, you really want to love it. And right now, just behind the wheel, I'm not feeling it. It is unstable. A lot of lateral motion. Acceleration is good. I mean, it's fun to drive. But my best lap so far was a 104. I can easily beat that with the Camaro. No. Oh, man, that was... Ugh, gross. Okay, so not as good. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun car. I don't know what's up with it. I don't think anybody's touched it as far as handling or... Let me take it to garage because I did get it off the auction, but it doesn't look like anybody touched anything. I don't know. The GT3? No, that's rear-wheel drive. And then the 911 GT2 RS. Those are both awesome cars, by the way. So I've got that, yeah, the 911 Turbo S, yeah. Actually, one of my favorites is this. The Cayman GTS. Not as much power. By any means. But man, is it a fun car. I like the sound of the engine better. As I say I love this car and then I slide off the road. Honestly, driver error. Okay, well, thanks for joining, Kenny. And of course, we know 7th gear is purely a gear that's there for fuel economy. Hey, Mystic Duck. Yes, this is on PC. All right, Kenny. Thanks. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. What graphic settings are you using? I'm on medium and it runs fine, but after 15 minutes it gets extremely choppy and you're forced to restart the game. I have pretty much everything maxed out. I'll show you here. Settings, I've got video. Full screen, frame rate 60 FPS, vertical sync on, motion blur off, resolution 2560 by 1440. So 1440p. Show FPS on, frame rate smoothing off, maximum pre-rendered frames 1, threaded optimization on, dynamic optimization on. I usually don't have that on, but I have it set to ultra. The nice thing about that is if your graphics card tends to heat up, it helps with the throttling so that your graphics card doesn't have to do the throttling all itself. from what I understand. Otherwise, when I turn it off, I go over here, and everything is pretty much maxed out. I would recommend, though, maybe clamping your frame rates so that you're not overtaxing your card. What I do notice is that if I have an uncapped frame rate, it uses the graphics card way too much than it needs to be. Because if you're on a 60 hertz monitor, there's no reason to have anything really over 60. You're just making your computer work harder, and you're not going to see the results. So I hope that helps you out. Now, my system specs, if you want to check those out, take a look at one of my build videos about this particular build. I'm on a Ryzen 7 1800X. I've got a Vega 64 liquid cooled, 32 gigs of RAM. I've got my CPU overclocked to 4 gigahertz, but it is water cooled, so it stays nice and cool. I think even under load, the thing like just hovers around 60. Same thing with the graphics card. It pretty much just kind of hovers around 60 under load. And this is using, right now, just in this screen, it's only using half of, like, 50% of the graphics card, you know, necessary to render this. So, like, if I uncapped the frame rate, I could probably have, like, something in the upper 100s. So, like, 100 to 110. I shouldn't say upper 100s, but between that, like 100, 110 frames per second. But honestly, I don't see the point in trying to even do that. My cars. This thing. Ah. Yeah, and that might give you some extra smooth time with the use of your system in the game. Now, out of curiosity, what's your setup? What's your system? What are you running it on? Time for a little true manual transmission. Oh, that sounds so good. i7, 8 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 970. Just off the top of your head, do you know which i7 you have? I mean, from what it sounds like, you have a very similar system to Malancore, because he has a 970, I believe, and he also has... No, he has more RAM. I think he has at least 16 gigs of RAM. You could try upping your RAM, too. But yeah, just out of curiosity, I'm like, which i7? Because that does make a difference. This game does need a pretty fast processor, but since you are running an Intel, most of those have higher clock speeds. Okay, so it could be like a what was it? Sky something? Sky Bridge, something like that. I think it's Sky Ridge. If it's, do you know if your RAM is DDR4 or DDR3? If it's older, if it's DDR3, you might have, oh, what was that? Not Gulf Town. And that family died. Yeah, that is kind of weird, but I'm wondering if, because it happens over time, either maybe there's like a memory leak, like you're running out of memory, or perhaps it might, oh, it's DDR3. Okay, so that is, Skylake? No, Skylake was Intel or... on the tip of my tongue. It's, Devil's Canyon, maybe? Maybe a 4790K or something. But, yeah, essentially that's probably what's happening, is either you're running out of memory, or, more than likely, it could be thermal throttling, so it might get to the point where something is overheating, and your graphics card or your CPU or something is cutting back. So I would say, yeah, maybe try capping the frame rate first off. If it doesn't work at 60, do it 30, you know, 30 frames per second, just as long as it stays at it, should be playable. 4790K, okay. All right, so it sounds like you have pretty much the same setup that Malencore has. Anyway, how's your cooling? Do you have any liquid-cooled components, or is it all air-cooled? Because that could be another thing, too, is with the overheating, you might, your case might be getting kind of toasty.
A little Eastern precision and elegance here at the Asian Sports Championship.
Okay. Yeah, just as long as your CPU is not going too much above like 70 or 75. I mean, 80 is kind of pushing it for that generation of i7. And let's see, the GTX 970 70, 75, maybe 80 Celsius for those. Yeah, if you have anything over that, like 85, 90, then that's the time to worry. I mean, 80 is still pretty toasty, but hey, no problem. I hope it. I hope you find out what the problem is, and hope you're able to fix it. Thanos car. You mean a car that makes all the other cars vanish? Sorry, spoiler alert. Believe it or not, I haven't seen the movie. I say that, and all of a sudden, all of my subscribers go away. No. Oh man. Oh, what the? What is this? I was for sure thought I was going to get first place there. And also, Mystic Duck subscribed, so thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Wow, my car looks like hell. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to off-road with it, but it was all-wheel drive, right? So, I mean, what are you supposed to do with it, man? Nice. By the way, Robert, I forgot to say welcome back. Nice seeing you again. What's up, man? What is this one? That one? Oh, geez, another one of these cross-country. Well, let's get it over with. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what? Really? With all the trees that go down? That one. Oh. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Restarting event. So all these other trees just blow up away, like, when you go through them. That one. That one does not. No more trees. No more trees, please. And all of a sudden it's going to get very dark. Wait for it. Oh, don't push me. Bananas. I don't know how any of these rear-wheel drive cars did what they did, but okay. Well, that still puts me in first place. As the GTR looks like a crumpled up piece of aluminum foil. And then there's one more. By the way, if you enjoy the content and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do so. It is much appreciated. All the subscribey love. And if you also like it, make sure to let your friends know. Watch MKSilverSax. It's good for you. Now with vitamin C and riboflavin. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. This is the annoying one. Oh, really? Did you just hit me in midair? Go feed your mother. After this race, I think the Department of Homeland Security is going to be called on us because it's a lot of damage. So you get garbage man or trash man when you hit the trash, but you don't get mailman when you hit the mailbox. Two-wheel there. That was beautiful. Please tell me you guys saw that too. And damaged car wins. Huzzah. All right. Give me something good. Kind of don't want the Dodge Charger RT. Fine, another 80,000 credits. All right. Well, I think I might call the stream pretty soon. Let me get a screenshot. Hey, my 67 Barracuda, how's it going? And it's photo mode time. I'm doing pretty well. There we go. That looks good. 97 is this? Or is this 2000? No, this is 2002. Yeah. That's what I thought. Go back to, what was it? Photos. Share. We go all the way through this again. There we go. Scenery. Untouched. Dock. Skyline. Share. For if anybody wants it, but I am going to be using it as my thumbnail for the video. Anyway. There's a lot of stuff up there for you guys if you'd like. I am going to call the stream from here, but the video will be up. So make sure that if you're interested in watching them, do watch that. And I have all of the other videos that are going to be in the playlist, as well as some from quite a few other games. If you are joining me on YouTube, feel free to check me out on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/MKSilverSax. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to check me out on YouTube. That's youtube.com/MKSilverSax. But for this evening, I'm going to sign off, and I want to thank all of you for joining me and for all the support. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow. Anyway, thanks a million, and take it easy.